Guys, Agent Cox here. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to do 10 things I hate about my FZ-09. It was called out by Desert FZ-1 rider. He had done one himself and called me out at the end of his channel, so it was time to get mine done. If you aren't already subscribed to him, go ahead and make sure you hit up his channel. So let's get into things here. The first thing, and these are going to go in what I would consider most important to petty bullshit order for the most part. So first things first, I'm going to try not to show my plate for one. Not that I care that much. Is over here on the right side of the engine case is my, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is the cam chain tensioner. This is one of the few things that I have fixed that is on my list. All the other stuff that I've really kind of done to the bike, I'm not going to put on my list, like such as the exhaust. This stock exhaust sucks. They all do, whatever. So this is all stuff that I have not done anything to, with the exception of the cam chain tensioner. I did just put in a manual cam chain tensioner because the stock automatic ones suck. They let the cam chain rattle all over the place and make all kinds of noise. So I did fix that, and it's one of the few things. So next is the suspension. It is incredibly soft on the FZ-09. It's a very nice package that they put together on this bike. And to cut cost out of it though, they did go super cheap on the suspension. So that is certainly one thing that I wish was nicer, a lot more adjustability, and if it was just in general a little stiffer. Let's see, next on my list is the headlight. And see, I'm getting into petty shit already. The headlight is pretty fucking dim. So not a fan of that. Not a fan of the headlight. It's easily swapped out with a new bulb, or they have a lot of HID kits, and LED kits is probably where I'm going to land, is on an LED. So we'll get to that at some point. The rear set color, I know, again, petty, but all this black on the bike. I love the black and red combo we have going on here, but look at this. The fucking rear set silver as shit. It looks like garbage. That's my number 4. The rear set color. Why the fuck wouldn't you make it black? All right. While we're down here, let's see. The chain guard. Really wish that was less flimsy plastic. Like you can see here, it's just kind of flimsy, slapped on plastic. I wish that was something a little more stout. But I guess it does serve its purpose, so I'm probably never going to change that. Why bother? Let's see. Turn signals. Pumpkins. They look terrible. All right. Where are we headed next? Back to the suspension, but this is more of the cosmetic part of it. Gold forks. I mean, again, keeping with the color trends of the bike, I think the gold forks kind of stick out and look terrible. I've seen guys who have wrapped them black and they look phenomenal. So I might go to that route sometime. The tail light, the fucking tail light on these things, they did so good with the FZ-07. The FZ-07's tail light is phenomenal, and this thing looks like it was just slapped on as an afterthought. It's like they had a big box of these fucking things sitting around going, I wonder which one we're going to put on. Yeah, slap that one on. Production. Good to go. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't do much for the bike. I wish it was much more angular. All right. Unfinished front cluster is my next one. I think the cockpit area of this is a bit unfinished. It's these silver screws. It's like it needs the windscreen, but we're not gonna just give it to you. So that's my next one. It just looks a bit unfinished. Kind of give you another shot here. Yeah, it just needs a little something. So. All right, and my last one is also up here as well, and it is the brake fluid reservoir. I know, very, very petty, but I really wish it was kind of like the Super Sports in Yamaha's line, where it's the bucket type. It's the circular cylinder type reservoir that can be moved around a lot easier. Yeah, it's just, it would fit better when you go to change out the bars with the cluster panel. So definitely wish they would have gone with a different type of brake fluid reservoir. So that is my 10 things that I hate about the FZ-09. Keeping with the trends, I will go ahead and I'm going to call out just 2 people. I'm going to ask that Impulsive Throttle do a video such as this with his new Yamaha Bolt. And I'm going to ask that Timages Phoenix does one on Eva. Those are my 2 call outs. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.